Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Grace. Hi, hello, how are you? For this week's video, I decided that I should do some tier lists for some of my favorite artists like Harry Styles, Five Sauce, One Direction, Brockhampton. I'm just gonna do some tier lists and I'm gonna show you what I think. The first one that I'm gonna do is Harry Styles because in honor of the Golden Music video coming out today, I feel like it's just proper and respectful to start with that one today. I have the rank list or the tier list pulled up right here, so I'm gonna be ranking it here. So we have God tier, banger, slaps, bop, and jam. Because Harry Styles doesn't make a bad song. To an extent. We are gonna start just right at the front of the list, right? The top, okay? So the first song that is on the list is From the Dining Table off of Harry Styles, right? I'm gonna put this one as banger because you can't tell me that song's bad, right? That song is not God tier, but that song is a banger. So then we have Adore You off of Fine Line. I'm gonna put that one at only because it was released as a single and it's kind of like overplayed now. Then up next is Golden. That one goes right into the banger tier because that song is just so good and it's perfect. Watermelon Sugar, I don't even want to list it because I don't like that song. Harry, I love you, but that song was not good. It's overplayed, it's played on all the radio stations. Literally, you cannot go anywhere in Illinois without hearing that song at least 3 times on the radio on 3 different stations. That one, if there was a category for that, if I made this tier list, I would put it in the bottom tier, which is Right to Jail.
Right to Jail.
But we're gonna call Jam the Right to Jail section because Right to Jail.
Right to Jail.
Next up is the song Lights Up. This song, when it came out, I cried. I remember listening to this song specifically makes me think of fall because when this song came out, I was at school in Chicago. I remember walking like to and from all my classes and I would listen to that song on repeat. That song was one of my top songs of 2019 and it came out at the end of the year. You know that it was already on there, and this song is gonna go right up into the banger territory. Then we have Cherry off of Fine Line, which I'm gonna put that in slaps. Only because it makes me cry. You know what? That one, I'll put that one in banger. That one will go in the banger territory. Falling, I'm gonna also put that in the banger territory. See, Harry Styles only makes good songs, and this is really hard for me. To Be So Lonely, I think it's so good, so we're gonna put that in slaps. She, I'm putting it, you know what? There's only one reason that this song is gonna go in the tier that it's going to, and I'm gonna say it, Mitch Rowland, okay? That's gonna go right up in God tier. His guitar solo, it's just God tier. I don't know what else to say. It's so good. That's the best part of the entire song. Sunflower Volume 6 is going right up in the banger territory. That is one of my personal favorites off the album. Not ever, but one of my personal favorites off the album. Canyon Moon, I really like that song, but it's a little too country for me, so I'm gonna put that in bop. Yeah, I don't know if that's controversial. Treat People with Kindness. I can see why people don't like it, but I think this song is one of Harry's best songs. The ending with the, oh my god, the little is so good. So that one's gonna go up in the banger territory. The title track from Fine Line, so the song would be called Fine Line, that goes in God tier. That is one of my favorite Harry Styles songs of all time. I don't care what anybody says, that song is immaculate. That song has no flaws. So that was off of Fine Line. I don't know why From the Dining Table wasn't with the rest of Harry Styles 1. That's okay.
Right to Jail.
So the next song on here, this one I'm gonna put in slaps. It's not one of my favorites ever. The song is absolutely incredible. There's no flaw in it. It's so good. So I'm gonna keep that in there, but it's not one of my favorites. Sign of the Times is gonna go in banger because I love that song. If you are with me and that song plays and you start talking, I will Right to Jail.
Right to Jail.
You already know Sweet Creature goes into God tier because that is one of my favorite Harry Styles songs. When I get married, I have 2 songs that I want to be the Selena song at my wedding, and Sweet Creature is one of them. The other one is Hesitate by the Jonas Brothers, for obvious reasons. Next up we have Carolina. That song is so good. If I could pick any person in the world to be, it would be Townes Jones. She is my superhero, and I love her. So Townes, if you're watching this somehow, you don't understand how much power you have. Kiwi, I'm gonna put that one in banger tier. Then we have Ever Since New York. We'll put, you know what? It's going up there. It's gonna go in God tier. No. I can't do that. That one, I'm gonna put it in banger territory. Two Ghosts. That one, I have to do it. It's gonna go in God tier. The next song is Only Angel, which it's gonna go in slaps territory only because I think, I don't know, I think it needs to be, that's a personal choice of mine. And then Woman in the slaps territory. I know, that's kind of controversial, but that's what I gotta do. So, I mean, that's my rating of Harry Styles' 2 albums. This is why Harry needs to release more albums, because this tier list is so small. That was the first tier list.
Right to jail.
Alright, so the second one I'm gonna do is for 5 Sauce. I'm going to do every 5 Sauce song as of March 2020. There is, as you can see, a lot to go through. So the first we're gonna talk about the levels of the tier list. So we have Legendary, Very Good, Good, Meh, and Electric Chair. And I already know some of the songs are going in Electric Chair. So the first song we have on here is Unpredictable. Before I start, I feel like I should preface this. I have been a 5 Sauce fan since 2012, 2013, like in that range. So I was there for some of the OG stuff. I love that song. The song is so good. So it's gonna the good territory for Unpredictable, because it's not bad, it's not good, but I mean, it can't be anything lower than good, because that is OG 5 Sauce. Then we have Out of My Limit. You know, it's good. I've seen it live. It's a good song live, but I don't think it is that good anymore, only because looking at the rest of the list, there are songs that do deserve to be higher than Out of My Limit. So we have Beside You off of the Somewhere New EP. Now, I personally like this version better than the other one, but production-wise, I am gonna put this in the meh territory. Only because it's not as good studio-wise as the studio, or the self-titled version. Gotta Get Out, I'm gonna put that one in very good. I love that song. It's so, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna put it in the good category with Unpredictable, because those are like 2 of my favorite OG songs. Moving on to the Try Hard EP. I'm gonna do it right here. Are you ready for this? Rejects, I think, is a legendary song. It's one of my favorite 5 Sauce songs. It's incredible. Actually, no. Rejects is gonna go in very good, because it's good, but it's not legendary, but it's really good. I really like that song. Try Hard is gonna go into the good category. It's a good song. I don't think it's higher than very good, so we're just gonna keep it in the good category as a neutral position. If You Don't Know is probably my favorite 5 Sauce song they've ever made, and when I saw them on the Sounds Like Feels Live tour, they played it in Chicago and lost my mind. It was so good. It was so good. So that's one of my favorite 5 Sauce songs. Wrapped Around Your Finger, that's going in the good category. Again, I've seen that song live a few times. Michael, you are incredible. I love this. Thank you for your service. We have Daylight, which I actually kind of like that song. So we're gonna put it in the good category, because it's kind of neutral. Like, it's not one of my favorites, but it's not Electric Chair level. I think this is a pretty good song. American Idiot, I mean, the cover was fine. I didn't really like it. I've seen it live, like I said, because I went to Sounds Like Feels Like and it was on Live Sauce, so I mean, it was okay. But next up is the She Looks So Perfect EP. First one is Heartache on the Big Screen. These are really small, I can't even read them. So Heartache on the Big Screen is gonna go in the good tier. Like I said before, it's not good, it's not bad, it's just kind of there. The only reason is going up in very good territory. So next is What I Like About You, and I have something to say about it. So What I Like About You live is better than their studio version. So I'm gonna say that this is the studio version, so I'm gonna put that in the meh category, but if it was the live version, that one would be going in the good or very good territory, because I think that one is really good. We have Disconnected. I feel like that one just has to go in good, because it is a classic, and I might get yelled at if I don't put it anything higher than good. So next up is Just Saying. I'm gonna put that in the meh category. I mean, it's whatever. It wasn't really popular. They never performed it live or anything. I mean, I think it's pretty good, but not that good. I don't know. So now we're getting into the actual albums. Yes, this is going to be controversial, and there will be songs going in the Electric Chair territory. She Looks So Perfect is going in meh. Overplayed. Seen it live so many times. Please take it off the set list. I know you won't, because it was your song that made you popular, but we're over it. Don't Stop, right in the Electric Chair. We don't need to discuss it. Thank you. Good Girls, that's gonna go in the good category, because it bangs. Kiss Me, right in the Electric Chair. We don't need to talk about this. 18 is pretty good, but it's gonna go in the meh category. Everything I Didn't Say is gonna go in the very good category, because that's what makes me cry. So now we have Beside You, which is the better version, which is the more produced version. So this one's gonna go in the good category, because that is above the meh category. Then we have End Up Here. That song live goes hard as hell, so that one will go in the meh category. Long Way Home is whatever. That's going in meh. Actually, no, we'll put it in good. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It's a pretty good song. Heartbreak Girl, I can listen to if it came on shuffle. I'd whatever. But that one's gonna go in meh. English Love Affair goes hard as hell. That's going in very good. Amnesia, that's going in good, but that song makes me bawl my eyes out. That song is on my sad songs playlist, and you need to mind your business. Next up is Social Casualty. Fun fact, that's actually my parents' favorite 5-star song. So that one's gonna go in good just as out of respect for my dad. Next is Never Be. I'm gonna put that one in meh. Whatever. Voodoo Doll, I'm gonna put that in good because that song does go hard as hell. That was self-titled. That we got through it. We got through. Pat on the back because we got through that album. We have Broken Pieces, which actually, fun fact, me and my friend Allie listened to this EP unreleased, and I made a video on it. So I'll try to link it if it's still public. I don't remember if it's public or if it's privated. But me and Allie actually reacted to this EP before it was out. Broken Pieces is gonna go in the good category. No, I'm gonna put it in meh. It's okay, it's whatever. Over and Out, that song goes so hard, that's gonna go in good. Lost in Reality, it also goes very hard, it is also gonna go in good. Or these are the rarities from self-titled. So we have Lost Boy. This might be controversial, but it is gonna go in the meh category. Then we have, is this Mrs. All American? Mrs. All American is pretty good, but it is gonna go in meh category. It's whatever, I don't have that much love for it. Green Light goes really hard, that's gonna go in good. Tomorrow Never Dies is going in very good, that song goes so hard. Independence Day is pretty good, so that one's also gonna go in good. I'm flying through this, I'm so sorry. Closest Strangers is okay, that one's gonna go in meh. I don't really care for it. Next is Sounds Good Feels Good. Sounds Good Feels Good is, it's so good, it is my firstborn child, I will love it forever. So we have Money, that one's gonna go in meh. She's Kinda Hot, that one is, I'm gonna put it in meh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey Everybody, I'm gonna put that in meh. I feel like the first half of the album isn't that good, and then it just like progressively gets better. Pernification, that one's going in good. I think that one is wonderful. Jet Black Heart is going in legendary. That song will always make me cry. That song makes me feel so good. Catch Fire is super good. Putting that one in the good territory. Safety Pin, I think that song is really good. Underrated, deserved better. Waste the Night, baby. Skinny's song, Waste the Night. That song's going in legendary. I don't care what anybody says. That song is perfect. That song is timeless. That song is great. Vapor is gonna go right up in the very good territory because it is very good. So Castaway. I used to be the biggest Castaway. This was my favorite 5-star song for the longest time. That one, it has to go in legendary because it was one of my favorite songs of all time. The Girl Who Cried Wolf, that song makes me cry. So I'm gonna put it in meh only because it had the potential to be bigger and they just let it die. They let it die. Broken Home, we'll put that one in good because that one also makes me cry. Fly Away, I'm gonna put it in meh. I won't put it in an electric chair. Invisible, you already know vibes. Airplanes, if I say it, I'm gonna get in trouble, but I'm gonna say it and we're gonna move on really quickly. It's going in electric chair.
Right to jail.
San Francisco, I really like this song, but I feel like it could have done better, so it is gonna go in meh. And last but not least, off of Sounds Good Feels Good, is Outer Space Carry On. That song is going in the legendary category and that song deserved better. They should put it back on the set list. I don't know why it was ever taken off. It is one of the greatest songs that they have ever made. So now this is Youngblood. So we have the title track. Youngblood goes hard as hell. That one's going in good. Want You Back. I like the acoustic version better than the album version. Lie to Me. That song makes me cry for obvious reasons. We're gonna keep that in there. Valentine, that is Skinny's song, bro. That song has to go in good. Actually, we're gonna put that one in very good. I said what I said. That song is pretty good. Talk Fast, that song live, yeah, it goes hard. That one's going in very good. Moving Along is okay. I'm gonna put it in meh, but it still goes hard. This whole album goes hard. This might be one of my favorite albums of all time. Oh my god, if Walls Could Talk, bro, this song live, I've never seen a song go harder. So this song is honestly gonna go in legendary, but only if it's live. Then we have Better Man. That song's pretty good. I really like that song. It makes me feel ooh, 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 you know, ooh, ooh, ooh. More, that song goes in very good. That song goes so hard. Why Won't You Love Me? I'm gonna put it in good. I'm just gonna put it in good. I will leave it in good. Woke Up in Japan, I'm putting it in meh. Empty Wallets, I'm gonna put that song in good only because it reminds me of my friend Riley because we used to headbang to that song all the time. Ghost of You is gonna go in very good because that song makes me cry. Monsters Among Men is gonna go in meh. It's still good, but it's gonna go in meh. Meet You There, that song is going in very good. And my personal favorite song off of this album is Babylon. I'm gonna go down here to the last two songs that are on Youngblood. When You Walk Away, I'm gonna put that song in the good territory. I've only heard that song a handful of times because it's not available in the US. And then Best Friend, I'm putting it in meh. Okay, so we're on the last album. Oh my gosh. The last album and the most recent album that Five Sauce made was Calm, and I really liked that album. Despite popular belief, people were saying that this was the worst album that I've ever made. Okay, I'm just gonna do this right now. Old Me, I'm putting it in meh. It's whatever. Red Desert, good tier. No Shame, good tier. Actually, I'm gonna put No Shame in the meh tier. I'm sorry, I lied to you, I know. Easier is gonna go good. I like Easier. Easier and Teeth, Live from the Vault. Those two songs, I wish that was on the album because those songs were so good. Next up we have Teeth. That song goes so hard. I've seen that song live because I saw them live with the Chainsmokers. Don't ask me questions. Wildflower is going right in the very good tier. That song makes me so happy. I love that song. Best Years is gonna go in the good tier. Not in the same way, also gonna go in the good tier. I've heard a lot of shit about Lover of Mine. I've heard a lot of people hate it. I'm gonna tell you why it's good. So, if you go into music theory, you're gonna find this out. Well, not really music theory, but a waltz tempo is written in 3/4 tempo, which is the same tempo that Lover of Mine is written into. So this song is actually a waltz song, but it doesn't sound like it. So the way that they made the song is perfect. It's great. It's incredible. I don't know how you can say anything bad about it. The way that the song is crafted and produced, it's just incredible. This song is gonna go. Okay, the song is gonna go in the very good tier. Lover of Mine is in the very good tier. So next up is Thin White Lies. I think that song's pretty good, so that's gonna go in the good territory. So Lonely Heart, there's a part in it, and Luke was talking about it in a live stream where it was like a crowd interaction thing, and it was like left side, right side, middle, and then like everyone sings at one point. I thought it was gonna be really cool. So that song went in very good. Lonely Heart went in very good. And then High is gonna go in good. I really like this song because the La Da Da's is the same thing that's in Social Casualty, which if you look at the tier list, Social Casualty is on here, and it's in the good category, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so they go together, so that's why I really like that. Holy cow, Five Sauce has a lot of songs. This was a very long video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then I'm so sorry if you even made it this far. If you want me to do another one, I have a lot of other favorite artists that I can make a tier list for, so I would love to do that. That is the end of the video. If you guys like it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Any other video requests you have, or anything else you want to let me know, be sure to follow all my social media links. They'll be in the down bar below, and I will see you guys next week for a new video. Bye!
I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. We bring the mob out. We sing the mob out. Fuck around, leave your job.